Hi guys, it's Justine, but you can call me Blondie. Welcome back to Vlogmas. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal recipe to make these little balls of coal. All you're going to need is 4 tablespoons of butter, but I'm showing you a whole stick, some Oreos, some marshmallows. They can be any kind of marshmallows. I'm just using mini. And then some sort of chocolate crispy cereal, whether it's Cocoa Krispies, Choco Krispies, an off-brand type of chocolate Krispies, any type of off-brand of this cereal. It doesn't matter, anything will work. And then the first thing I'm going to do is put one row or one sleeve of Oreos in the food processor. Now you don't have to break these up in the food processor. You could also put them in a Ziploc bag and then just use a rolling pin to break them up. I actually think that works better. I think it works better when the Oreos kind of have bigger chunks to them. As you can see here, mine have a few big chunks, but overall they're pretty ground up. I just think the big chunks make it look more like coal. It makes it look more realistic. Then first thing you're going to do is melt 4 tablespoons of butter. I cut mine up pretty small just to help it melt faster. And then you're going to add the marshmallows. I used about half of a bag. I didn't use any real measurements for most of these parts, but I used about half of a bag, and then I just mixed them in with the melted butter until they were melted, or at least almost completely melted as well. And this process doesn't take too long, but I do like to continuously stir the marshmallows so that way they don't get burned. Next, I'm going to add in the Oreos, the crushed up Oreos, along with about half of the box of the Choco Krispies. And then you just stir it all together. At this time, I forgot to mention, but you want to turn the heat off. Once I'm done stirring it all together, I'm going to take it off of the heat completely, but once your marshmallows are melted, you don't need to have your stove on anymore. And I'm just going to keep mixing until all of the Oreos and Choco Krispies are mixed together evenly. And then I'm going to wait about 5 minutes just for the marshmallows to really cool down. If you don't give it time to cool down, then it's going to be way too hot to mold with your hands. And then I'm rolling out some wax paper, and I'm going to coat my fingers in some butter. I like to use just the spreadable butter for this instead of regular butter because it's just a lot easier to rub into your hands. And this is so the coal doesn't stick to your hands. And I'm just going to take it and just roll it into balls. It doesn't need to be perfect because after all, coal, real life coal, isn't perfect. You can make it lumpy, you can make it smooth, you can do it however you want. Like I said, I personally prefer to have the bigger chunks of the Oreo just because it makes it look a little more lumpy. It gives it kind of a little more of a coal-like look. And then here is the finished product. Just yummy, chocolatey lumps of coal. They're basically chocolate Rice Krispie treats with Oreos in the shape of coal. And then for this particular treat, I like to hand it over to our elves, and so our elves can surprise the kids with them in the morning. And that is it. That is how we make coal every year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep an eye out for some more Vlogmas Cook With Me's. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.